Hello, I'm Captain Chaos of CaptainChaos.org, and I'm here to tell you about the Secret World Field Guide application for the Android phone and to give you a quick overview of it. This is an Android application designed for Android smartphones and tablets. It's really intended to be used while you're playing the game so that you don't have to Alt-Tab out of the game in order to look for important information. We are providing links inside the application to what we consider some of the best websites and videos of the web. This is designed for Android version 2.2 or higher, so it really covers most of the Android devices that are in the field today. Let me go ahead and start the application. First, I'm going to skip Atlas. We'll come back to that in a minute, but I want to start with characters. This is a feature that's in the Pro version only. It synchronizes with Funcom, and it allows you to view your equipment, your skills, your leaderboard status, and your other stats for any of your characters. When you first start, it's going to come up empty, so I'm going to add one of my characters here. And we'll hit save. And that just saves it onto the list. But if you click the name now, it'll go out to the Funcom site and download the information for your specific character. This is the publicly available information through the Chronicle on Funcom. So it comes back, it'll tell you whatever cabal you're in, your title, so on and so forth. Take a look at your skills, and you can see the skills that you have, and you can scroll through each one of them. You can also take a look at your equipment. And for each one of the items that you're wearing and each one of the actives or passives that you have set, you can click on them for greater information. And you can also go to the leaderboard and see where you stand on your number of kills and your overall standing. As you can see, I don't have any overall standing because I'm pretty busy writing the application. For the Atlas, basically we show you the different zones in the game. This is what we have in the Beta 3 version that I'm recording. You can see points of interest, regions, monsters, and so forth. So we'll go to Kingsmouth. And it comes up, it gives you a brief description of the zone. If you want, you can view the map. The map is not only scrollable, but it's also scalable. So on the emulator here, it does not allow me to zoom in or zoom out, but on your phone it certainly will, using your normal two-finger zoom in and zoom out gesture. If you click on any of the obvious points of interest, it will tell you more information about that particular point of interest. You can also just click around and find out other areas if you wanted to. On top of that, it'll list each of these things by region. It'll also show you the locations within each one of the zones. So if you're only interested in seeing the lore within one particular zone, you can click on the lore and it'll show you all the different lore items by their the name here is basically the name you get for the lore item. And you can also view them on the map. So if you're not sure you found them all, it'll highlight it on the map for you. And you can also see the monsters that are located in that particular zone. The name of the monster, it also tells you the category. So if you're interested in killing a certain type of mob or monster for your leaderboard status, this will give you the categories right here. So if we go down, let's see, Fallen Norseman Archer is a zombie. No special abilities. If they have special abilities, it'll be listed here. The general region that you can find this mob in, and of course the map itself, and any additional information of interest. Let's take a look at the items. We're working on putting a full database of items in the application. This means that you can see all of the items without having to go out over the web, and that helps extend the battery life on your phone. We can take a look at weapons, and you can see the weapons, their various qualities, and if you want you can zoom in and see additional information on the weapon itself. You can see its statistics for the weapon power, you can see its general recipe by shape, and then how you would put it together. I need 7 metal for this QL6 and a weapon tool kit. in order to create this blue assault rifle. If you want to disassemble this assault rifle, it will disassemble into 7 imperfect metal. You can also take a look at the missions in the game. And we don't try to put every single mission in because a lot of the missions are fairly straightforward. You get the mission, look at your map, go to the location on the map, kill X number of mobs. Nobody really needs any help with that. However, people very often do need help with some of the more interesting ones. So for example, the Kingsmith code here. I won't give away any solutions on this demonstration video, but I want to show you how it operates in general. Each mission starts with a little bit of background information, and then of course they're broken down into different tiers. In each one of these tiers, if you get stuck, you can just click on it and it'll show you that this particular one has 4 different hints, and then it has a solution. If you just want to see the solution, click on that and you'll be fine. I'll click on the first hint so you see how this works. It says your first clue lies outside of the church. If that's not enough to help you, then you can click on the next hint, and so on and so forth, and work your way down until you get through the tier. The last one will be a solution that tells you exactly where to go and what to do. Very handy though if you get stuck on a mission and you just want to get through it. And then finally we have the monsters. You've seen a little bit of this before by zone. This is simply a different way of accessing the information. So you can still go in by zone, click on the zone name, see the monsters that are in there, basically what they are and their hit points. And that's really what the application does for you. The free version does everything that you've seen here, except it has ads in it, of course, and the free version does not have this character's information up here. We also have this concept of Friends of Chaos, which is basically where people that will log into our support site at captchaos.org and help provide information, because you know these games are big on information and it's very difficult for one person to make sure they get all of the information in. So if you find something that is wrong or missing, you can go to our support site at captchaos.org and register for the forums and just post on the forums, and we will get that information rolled in as quickly as possible.